What's going on, guys? King Zico here. Before we start this base build, I do want to go over one thing. There is, of course, the normal bunker people have been using recently, involving the ramp replaced by a roof replaced by another roof here. Of course, you use high qual not only with this ramp, but with this one as well, and it kind of uses a lot of high qual. Downsides, of course, you can see it if you're just doing it like that, and stuff like that. So it does end up costing more than the way that I'm going to show you. So this new base design here is something like this. It uses the ladder hatch. Currently, ladder hatch has a bug where even if you shoot it, it won't take damage until the wall or the ceiling here is destroyed. So for example, we'll make sure everything's repaired. This isn't repaired, that doesn't matter. Let's see, those walls aren't repaired. But still, this here, the main two pieces here are damaged. That's fine, and that's fine. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to speed you guys through this one here. Okay, and another thing, since the raid counter is now turned on, I'm going to go ahead and put a door on both of these. Make sure that the door is on both. Okay, now that I have the raid counter up, I have doors on both of these. We're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to do it with just rockets. We're not going to use explosive ammo or anything like that. You get the gist of it. So not only am I raiding this door, so this door is destroyed with 2 rockets. We'll go in here and destroy this. So this replaces this and puts it to where you definitely have to go through a high qual wall. So we'll go ahead, 8 rockets. Of course, ignore that side. It took a total of 17 rockets, and I'm into this part of the loot room, and then, of course, garage doors. Okay, so 17 rockets for that side, and that's including a door. With the bunker that I just showed you with the ladder hatch, this would be the base build. And of course, you're going to have this for your door campers. You're going to have this area here. This is, of course, going to be your main airlock. You can use a double door instead of a garage door here, just depending on how you like it. Of course, this is where the bunker is going to be. Of course, you would open that and make sure your bunker is secure. You have plenty of box storage room. You got 4 boxes, 4 large boxes, followed by not only the 4 down here, you got 4 up there, and 3 small boxes down here for a total of 11. And you go here, and of course you have another large box there, research table, uh, furnace, fireplace, small box, tier 3, 2 furnaces, followed by 3 boxes down here, 2 small boxes, large box, 2 small, and there's supposed to be a large box here. I don't know what happened to it, but something happened there. And then, of course, you're followed by the honeycomb that comes with this base to make it even on all sides. And now that I've shown you guys, we'll get into the building. Since this one takes into effect that it's just a simple 2x2, most of you guys do know how to go step by step. So I'm going to go ahead and place down the 2x2 and just get into the main building part. So you can honestly start with this. Make sure you have a wall here to protect your TC, surrounded by door frames. Then you're going to put a triangle here, wall, triangle, triangle, wall. Of course, you can put either door frame, doesn't necessarily matter. Here, you cannot put a door frame. That's the one stipulation to it, but you can put a door frame there. So for the bunker part, what you're going to do is you're going to place stuff here, and then you can go ahead and destroy this. Put another wall here, and make sure you upgrade these as you go. Upgrade them to whatever. You can access all of them by the end of it, so you don't have to have the high qual by the end of it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put twig there, so you can put a half wall here. Go ahead, upgrade that. Put another half wall there. Destroy that instead. You're going to place a triangle floor hatch. Go ahead and upgrade that to stone. Then you're going to put another half wall here and secure it off with the roof here. So it should look like this. It is going to be one higher. And of course, you're going to have to crouch into your base every time, which shouldn't be that bad. And it'll honestly help you against when it comes to raiders, just because you know they have to crouch through here. And of course, make sure you put all your roofs on. Make sure you upgrade each and every single one of them to stone. And then whenever you do get your ladder hatch, you can plop it down just like that. And no one can get through here, and it'd be a simple bunker. And you don't have to waste materials every day putting a new roof down. So next we're going to go through all the placements room by room. Since this is a simple 2x2 design, everyone has their own way. I'm just going to show you guys how I have my way. So typically I'm more of a solo most of the time. Sometimes I have a duo partner. So 2 bags can fit here, followed by 2 furnaces and whatever workbench table you got and a campfire there. You can get TC back in that corner, followed by 2 large boxes and a 3 there, 2 small boxes here, and another 2 up top here. Followed by your another furnace. Those 2 can be for metal, this one's sulfur, or whatever you want to do. You can put your research table here. It makes you scoot just a little bit, but it still gives you that ease of access to get through there. So research table, large box, 3 small boxes here, followed by 4 small boxes, 2 barbecues, and 2 large boxes, followed by another 2 large boxes, 4 small boxes, and 2 barbecues. There's that. And then, of course, you can have, honestly, the door here doesn't matter. It could honestly be a wooden door because no matter what, this door is going to be destroyed before they destroy this wall. And it's going to be destroyed before they can destroy that ladder hatch. And no matter what, no one can get through there. You can shoot through these, which is good and bad. Because if someone does get to this point, they are going to be able to destroy stuff in here. But I'd rather them not get the loot than than no one getting the loot or them not getting the loot. Of course, when it comes to this, this is mainly the honeycomb and just the door camper getaway thing. So this would be the triangle out from the 2x2. This would be the middle one. This one's just extra honeycomb, just to give that base more defense. This is going to be so door campers can't really camp you. You got view on both sides. The only problem is if someone is on the other side of the door, you won't be able to tell until you open it. So that's the only problem with that. And then you go up here. This is where the ladder hatches. So they can come down and destroy that there. So I recommend keeping this upgraded to armored as well. Probably the best idea. Just to make it where they have to go through sheet metal, then door, then another floor here or a wall. And then followed by the simple sheet metal honeycomb would be the first layer on each square. And then followed by the stone one here just to make it the same amount of rockets as if you were going through doors. And then followed by the stone middle and then the upper layer of honeycomb. This is a stone layer here, followed by a sheet metal layer, followed by an armored layer, keeping it even throughout the top. So they're gonna think to kind of go through there because they're gonna think it's a 2 layer or 2 floor base, but it's really just 2 layers of honeycomb before they get to the loot. And make sure to keep these divided by 1 point because if not, they're gonna just top down and get all your loot easily. So with that in mind, make sure you do keep everything upgraded specifically, and I'll show a little segment on how you would upgrade those right now. All right, so for the things you want to have upgraded specifically, all the armored things are going to be, of course, in your core. And then this double door here, this is the main part that's going to last as your bunker. Of course, have that upgraded. This can be metal. This, you might as well put armored. And then, of course, have that and this armored, followed by another wall here. Make sure it's armored. This, you put twig here, and then another armored thing there. This doesn't matter. It can be stone, it can be whatever. I recommend putting stone here or metal just to make yourself even happier. But follow this by armored, armored, and armored. And then you can go in here, make sure this here is armored as well. Go ahead, destroy that. This will be your consistency of the bunker. The other thing that's going to be armored is going to be this floor here. And that would be the main part that's armored here, is this entire section. Of course, the entire 2x2 is armored, and this triangle and this triangle is going to be armored. So what you're going to have metal, is you're just going to turn all these foundations that are connected to the squares, go ahead and have them metal surrounded by all of their walls. Of course, not this side. Go ahead and surround it, each and every single one, followed by their roofs, and then followed by the half walls, and go ahead and do that one there as well. Finish this roof off. Make sure that's armored as well. I didn't see that piece that was missing. Then make sure you do divide each and every single square there off. Go ahead and put this as metal. And that should finish, other than this here, that's going to be metal, 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 followed by this. Of course, make sure that's rotated. Then, of course, you're going to put your double door here as well, followed by two of the either trader windows or normal windows, doesn't really matter. They're almost the same. And then for all the stone bits, you're going to go ahead and go around, put one in every single one of these pockets, followed by walls in each one of them as well. Go ahead and put your roofs on. And then you're going to surround it on all three sides. Finish it off with roofs. And then go ahead and add that extra layer of security. You don't have to honeycomb this top part, but that's how you would do it there. And of course, make sure all of this is correctly upgraded. As you see, this is the exact same thing, except for this one here. I think you should have it like that, just because the 12 rockets, or no, 14, yeah. So it'd be cheap to go through there. So go ahead and have that armored, so they go right into another armored. But other than that, that is the exact same design. All right, with this base build done, it is a very good base build for any solo, duo, and even trio that just want to do a simple bunker and make it really hard for people to raid them. Not planning on being in the server very long. This is something good to hide. You can compound it. You can make a roof, do your own designs on it. This is my take on the 2x2 with this brand new bunker that has been figured out. So with that done, I'm out. Before I do go, upkeep, uh, build cost, and raid counter will be in the description. So check the description for that. And my name's King Zico, and I'm out.